Today's lesson, we're going to talk about the law of cosine. We did law of sine from last class. Law of cosine is this right here. That's the formula. And usually when you have angle side given or all the side is given, then that's when you can use the law of sine. So let me box the formula you can use. So you're going to use that. Depends on what's given. So let's look at example 1. Look like you have two sides with one angle given. Two sides with one angle given. So that's SAS case, right? And especially side, and angle. Angle is in the middle. It's not the side with the matching A was given. Your side on the 2 and angle in the middle was given. In that case, we can use, because you don't have any matching side with the angle given. So if you had angle with matching side given, then you could use the law of sine. But since one angle was given but the matching side wasn't given, in that case we're going to use the law of cosine. So if we use the law of cosine, we're going to use A. In this case, you have angle A is given, right? So you're going to use A square equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cosine A is what you're going to use since A was given. If B was given, you're going to use that. If C was given, you're going to use that. So in that, replace all this value. Your A, you don't know. B is 22. C is 35. Cosine is 52 degrees. So A square is 484 plus 1,225 minus 1,540 cosine 52 degrees. That gives you 1,709 minus 1,540 cosine 52 degrees. So then you can do all that once in the calculator to find A. That will give you about 27.6. Now with that, so you have a matching angle and side. Now with that, we can use the law of sine to find the other two angles. Well, let's find one more angle with the law of sine and the other one by subtracting from 180, right? So we do 27.6 over sine 52 degrees should be equals to, let's find B. So we don't know the angle, right? So angle sine B is equals to cross multiply and divide by 27.6, right? 22 times sine 52 degrees divided by 27.6. And then when angle B is getting it from inverse sine of this value. So angle B is equals to 38.9 degree. And once we have angle A, angle A was given. So angle A and B, then angle C is 180 minus those two. So angle C is 89.1 degree. What about B? B, you have all three sides given. No angle. So in that case, we have SSS, right? In that case, we wanted to find the biggest angle first. Which one will have biggest angle? Well, your length, the longest the length is going to be C. It means your biggest angle is going to be C. So we wanted to find angle C first. So that means we're going to use, let me bring up a little bit so I can show you the formula, so that this is the formula we're going to use. So then your cosine C is equals to A squared plus B squared minus C squared over 2 times AB. When we replace that, it will be 24.6 squared plus 16.2 squared minus 33.5 squared all over 2 times 24.6 times 16.2. That is cosine C. So in order to find your angle C, we're going to do cosine inverse of that value, right? It gives you about 108.6 degree. Once you have that, you have a matching angle and side. Now you can use law of sine, right? So you will do 33.5 over sine 108.6 degrees should be equals to the next larger angle is A, but here once you find the biggest one first, it's not going to make a big difference. So let's see if we can find the B, which is going to be 16.2 over sine B. Cross multiply and divide by, cross multiply, divide by 33.5, right? That will give you sine B. So 16.2 times sine 108.6 degree over 33.5. And when we do that with the, because we're looking for angle again, we'll do sine inverse of that. That give you 27.3 degree. So now angle A is 180 minus 27.3 minus 108.6. So angle A is 44.1 degree. Angle A, angle B, angle C. Okay, this example is going to be the word problem. So I want you to read the problem before actually watching this video and see how much information you can obtain by reading it. Okay, hopefully you did read the problem after pause it. So what it's saying is your Coast Guard is from the base bearing of north 82 degree east. This is 82 degree from the north. So this is where your Coast Guard is going to locate it, right? And the distance was given as 16 knots. But then the problem is going to ask you to find the nautical miles. So order to change from knots to nautical miles, you need to do 3 times the 16, which is going to give you 48 nautical mile. So just make sure you have a same unit to start with. And then the cargo ship is north 48 degree east. So from the north toward east 48 degree. So this is the 48 degree. How far? 180 nautical miles. So this is going to be 180 nautical miles. So this is the cargo ships, and this is going to be Coast Guard ship. And the example A is asking how far is Coast Guard ship from the cargo ships. So they're asking to find this distance right here. So in order to find this distance, we wanted to know angle A. So how do we find angle A? It will be angle of 82 minus 48, right? So that's what we need to do first. So let's see. We wanted to find angle A. And angle A is equals to 82 minus 48, which is going to be 34 degrees. And then we wanted to find the lengths, right? Length A. So what we need to do is place it into the formula. A squared equals to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cosine A. And we're trying to look for A. So put it all into the square roots. That will be B is 180. C is 48. Why is that 48 again? 16 times 3, 48 nautical mile. Square minus 2 times 180 times 48 times cosine 34 degree. And this is going to give you around 142.8 nautical mile. So that's the links from the Coast Guard to cargo ship. Now, B is asking you to find the bearing. What bearing should the Coast Guard ship follow to reach the cargo? So what will be the bearing of this angle? What will be this angle bearing? That's what they're asking. So you need to start all over from here, like that. So I know that's going to be north and east. All you need to do is finding the angle. So your angle is going to be this, right? So what will be this angle right there? That's the angle you're trying to look for. So how are we going to find that angle? I'm going to zoom in a little bit with this picture right here. What angle do we need to know in order to find this data, right? First thing I need to do is, this is north, east, right? And this is the points of Coast Guard, and this is cargo. I'm just extending it so we will get all the angle we needed. So when you're looking at like this, the angle that you know right now is, if I can draw the line that's parallel line to this, and this is C. Parallel line to this, this, if you continue this line right here, this angle right here is going to be same angle as this angle, right? Which this angle was 82. So this is going to be 82 degrees. We are trying to look for this angle, theta, right? So then, what else do we need to know? If I can draw, if I can find this angle right here, let me use the different color. If I can find this angle right here, which is going to be angle of where cos card at, right? Then I can do this angle minus this angle is going to be your theta, right? And how do I know this angle right here? This angle right here is going to be, if this is straight line, if this is the straight line, right? This angle is going to be 180 minus 82, right? Because this is 82. So from here to here, so from here to here is going to be 180 minus 82. Let me erase that so I don't get confused. Which is going to be 98 degrees. So this is 98 degrees. So now if we can find this angle, subtract 98 degrees, then that gives you the theta angle. So how do I find this angle then? This angle. If I call this is angle A, let's call this is angle B, and this is going to be angle C, right? So how do we find angle C? Because we do angle C minus 98 will be the theta, right? So let's try to find the angle C. Angle C is using cosine C equal A square plus B square minus C square all over 2 times 142.8 times 48. In order to find angle, you're going to place that into cosine inverse to find angle C, which gives you cosine of all that, cosine inverse of all that. That will give you 135.1 degree. So if this is 105, so this is 100. If this is 135, subtract 98, you will get this theta. So that's what we will do. So then theta, angle theta is 135.1 minus 98 degree, which is 37.1 degree. So we know that this is going to be north is, right? So it'll be north 37.1 degree is going to be a bearing that cos guard should be going toward cargo ship.